we have the limits at infinity. So what happened to the function when x go to infinity? For this, I will write out a very important fact here. Notice that all of this we have polynomials, and polynomials have these properties as x goes to could be positive or negative infinity, doesn't matter. At x go to positive or negative infinity, only the highest power term matters in a polynomial. So I will write only highest power term matters. And that is for polynomials. And we're going to use that to do this problem. So first, we have the limit when x goes to infinity. We will take the one with the highest power, will be negative x, and then 2x. Highest power. 1x cancel with another x, so we'll have limit when x go to infinity. X and x cancel out, we have negative 1/2. Now there's no x to substitute in. Obviously, this is just negative 1/2. Right. So that's the first one. Next, still the same thing. We have the limit when x goes to infinity. Once again, we take the highest power on the top and then the highest power at the bottom. Negative x and then x squared. Then 1x cancel with x squared, we have a limit when x goes to infinity of negative 1 over x. Right. Now we have a negative 1 over something that go to infinity, and that's going to be equal to 0. Think about this. Let me put a calculator here. Right. Now, we start with negative 1. If we divide it by, let's say, when x go to infinity, let's say 1000, we have that much. Now, if we divide by 10,000, it getting smaller and smaller. This is times 10 to the negative 4. So the bigger the denominator, the smaller the quotient. We're talking about just the magnitude here, not talking about positive or negative. Right. So I will write this fact. If we have something that is not equal to infinity, or I should say, if it is finite, divided by something that goes to infinity or negative infinity, it is equal to 0. It will go to 0. So if we have a finite number and divide by infinite amount, that will be equal to 0. Positive or negative doesn't really matter. As here we have negative, it would end up with negative 0, with still 0. Right. Next we have this problem. Once again, we take the one with the highest power on the top and then the highest power at the bottom. So highest power on the top with the sign, and highest power at the bottom. X squared and x cancel out. when x goes to negative infinity, x cancel out, we have negative x over 5. Now, since x go to negative infinity, if I substitute negative infinity divided by 5, negative and negative, that's positive. So infinity divided by 5, which is still infinity. So we make the limit equal to that. So once again, as x go to negative infinity or positive infinity, in a polynomial, only the highest power term matters. And we'll take the highest power on the top, divide by the highest power at the bottom, simplify, and then we'll just find the limit.